Hi guys, I'm Riley.
And I'm Izzy.
And you're watching today's episode of Generation Imagination.
Today's topic, motivation. Why is it so hard to stay motivated in school? Why is homework so taxing? And what can you do to stop procrastinating on that workload of yours?
So let's get to it. Where we're based, school has now been in session for a whole week.
We're just now getting back into the swing of things, but although adjusting to being at school is nice, it also means we're back in the grind.
In other words, we've got a workload.
This workload comes from homework or extracurriculars or some combination of the two. There is no denying that we now have work to do at school.
And with this workload comes stress, as it does every year.
Higher levels of stress in high-achieving communities are most commonly attributed to too much homework. Students who have too much homework also reported more health issues, such as insomnia, stomach pains, and frequent migraines.
This Stanford study emphasized that students struggle to find a balance between extracurriculars, schoolwork, and a social life. Felt as if homework was more important than developing a talent or spending time with their family. The study also emphasizes the point that too much homework is harmful for the student, debunking the idea that more homework is better for learning.
However, according to The Guardian, a study done by the Department of Education indicates that 2 or more hours of homework per night can result in better standardized test scores and educational benefits.
In either case, the homework assigned to students is often seen as trivial, busy work, and they struggle to see the point in even completing it, lacking the motivation to try.
Among high schoolers, staying motivated to complete a task or assignment is an issue in the classroom.
It's hard to feel motivated in finishing assignments or homework for subjects that you're not interested in.
Even deciding to start an assignment that you don't want to complete can feel like you're climbing a mountain.
So why is it so hard to stay motivated in school?
Motivation comes from inspiration or a want to learn something. For example, if you create a project about something that you like or are passionate about, you're probably going to be more motivated to work on it than your required work.
Many teens see school as required work. Therefore, they are infrequently inspired to complete the work assigned to them, because they're not truly passionate about the subject.
Unfortunately, although students may not be looking forward to that 1,000-word English essay or the daunting calculus assignment, you still have to complete it. It is required work, or else you risk a failing grade in the class.
So, what are you supposed to do to complete your work, even if you're not inspired to do it?
The best advice for being motivated is to find something that you're interested in. Whether that's a new class you want to take in as an elective, or an extracurricular that you want to join, or a sport you want to try out for, finding something that you want to do will greatly boost your motivation.
Balancing your schoolwork with your extracurricular work, your social life will also help you stay motivated in school. If you're overwhelmed with work, you'll often find it harder to complete that work. Keeping your schedule balanced will allow you to stay motivated for longer. Procrastination is also a common classroom issue for today's high schoolers.
If you're unfamiliar with the feeling of putting off an assignment only to forget about its existence and revisit it at the last possible second, consider yourself lucky.
And for those of us completely familiar with the concept of procrastination, we all know that putting off work isn't helpful for us at all. So why do we keep doing it?
According to Psychology Today, procrastination can come from a fear of failure or an inability to make decisions. Chronic procrastinators put off their work in order to protect themselves from failure or to protect themselves from having to make a decision, and as a result only increase the stress put upon them by the assignment.
Procrastination can come from a lack of motivation, and it can cause a lack of motivation. In either case, procrastinating on work does not provide long-term benefits, and it is best for you and your mental health to get it done as soon as it comes your way.
The only way to stop procrastinating is to start working. Muster up as much motivation and inspiration as you can and get it done.
If you struggle with inspiration and motivation, we hope you can combat that before the swing of school really kicks in.
We've included some tips on how to stay motivated and avoid procrastinating, but ultimately you are the only one that can do those things.
Hopefully, this school year will be the one that you take control of your workload.
How do you best do your homework? Right when you get home from school or at the last possible second? Let us know in the comments what works for you.
And that's all for today, guys.
Izzy
and Riley signing off. Thanks for editing this.
What a disaster.
Mostly me. Sorry about that.
You're welcome.